So happy evening to one and all. Pranam, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra, Pranam.
Yeah, I would like to thank especially the full team of SUPERBHUMANS and especially my coach. He has been coaching my children and me. I joined as TTT 101 with him and I learned a lot. So my heart full of gratitude to my coach and the participant. I have a lovely participant, the leaders. They are rocking. They joined my workshop. So I know them. I have seen so many faces. So really happy. I wish them a good wishes. And I want all these leaders to come and talk on this platform. Not on this platform itself. I want them to go and touch TED Talk. It is like going and talking on that platform. It is something like a very pleasure moment for everybody. Okay. So with this, I start my story. I'm from a nuclear family. We were brought up by our parents in a very profound way. We were 3 children. My elder brother, Anil, me, and my younger sister, Sangeeta. So we had a lot of time, lot of fun involved with the childhood and lot of learning. My father used to work on experiential basis, how our coach works like that. So, and my mother is a spiritual being. So she taught me all the stories of Mahavira, Parshvanath God, and then she used to believe in philosophy of Karma Siddhant. And I do believe that. So I was having fun with them. So I tell you a story like how my father brought up. So we had a system at a family. See, if you don't have a system in the city or in the nation, definitely nothing will work properly. There is a system in the education department. There is a system in the hospital. Like we have to maintain law and orders. So it is like that. And we also had a system to get up early, a system to have a breakfast as well as a lunch together. So it was fun. And there was one more system, like we need to share and work right from our childhood. So right from like 3rd, 4th standard, he made us do dusting, sweep the floor, clean even the toilets. So it was like, if you really want to go to the toilet, you are supposed to clean that. And we were like, oh my God, I don't like that. But there was no other go. So it was totally a fun, full of learning. And one more system was there, that whatever project we got from the school, he will just teach once to my brother, elder brother. And my elder brother has to teach that to me, and I have to teach it to my sister. So it was a very formatted system. So even while schooling in my school, if we had to handle something, so my father will not come for small things. He will say, Anil, you need to go and monitor your sister, whatever problem they have. In an early age, we were made responsible regarding our sisters and our brothers. So we used to go to talk to the teacher, get everything right, and get back home. And we used to report our father about everything. So once what happened, there was a singing competition. So my mother, she got an invite from Upashre. It is a religious forum. And she came and said, there is a singing competition. My father said, yes, I'm going to train my children for this. And we were like, I have a pitch where I can speak properly. I have a pitch of good communication, but singing, it's like I had a voice of kawa. You can say kawa ki awaz. And then he wants me to make as a maina. It was not possible. I said, Papa, I'm not going to do that. My friends will make fun of me. But he said, no. He used to take us on the terrace, put a mat, and he used to tell, sing as louder you want to sing. And he gave a song on Karam philosophy, and he made me sing. 10, 15 days, I was just singing the same song, and loudly I was singing. And after 15 days, even I realized, okay, I can do something in this field. So I took it. But yet I used to say, Papa, you're working on gadas. We are like donkeys, doing like that. So our voice are not that good, but it is waste you work on us. But he said, no, I know you can do it. And the day came when I was to perform on the platform. So I performed, I gave my performance. I was bold right from my childhood. So I gave my performance and I got back. So when the prizes were announced, I got the 2nd place. And then he said, I made the gada as a ghoda. So it was fun. Like I said, how did it happen? My father said, your confidence and your pitch level is really high. See, others, we had good singers with us, but some didn't use the mic. Some were like frequenting in a low range. They were like no, not confident, but your confidence was so high that the judge has to give you a prize. And that gave me a sense of confidence throughout my life. So I still remember that. And then next incident, it was like I has to participate in a fancy dress competition. So my father made me act like a village girl who drives the sheep, who takes the sheep on the mountains and she feeds them and get back. So my father said, now you are in this role. Now, how differently you can use the stage, how differently you can perform yourself. He gave me a challenge. Think over it. See, there are many people who are performing this. So I thought I need to use the stage. Okay, I said. I took a stick, a big stick, and I was like driving all the sheep. I was using the whole stage and the whole public were laughing and on and on. And then I went to the center of the stage. I delivered my speech that way. So I was selected from the school to join the inter-school competition. And again, in the inter-school competition, like I have to compete with so many schools. I was recruited from there, and then I was to perform on a platform of Anna Auditorium. Like Anna Auditorium, where the governor will come and see you performing. So it was something prestigious for me. So my whole family, like we were so enthusiastic to go and perform on that big platform. I went with my whole family. I gave my performance. There were so many candidates. So one was acting by like a rowdy. So he was typically the South Indian rowdy. He used to tell all those dialogues. And I was impressed. You know, his attire, the total typical rowdy. So I said, Papa, he's doing amazing. My papa said, yes, you relax. Then one more girl, she was acting like same what I was acting as a village girl. And she hired all her costumes. She was very decked up and very beautifully she carried herself. So I said, Papa, even she is doing so good. How will I get a placement? My papa said, you just relax. You give your best on the stage and then you come. I said, okay. So I was like bumped up with a lot of motivation from my father. I entered the stage and again the hurr and dru and hurr. The whole stage I made like, it was like I was continuously doing that and the people were enjoying. And then I delivered my speech. Everything happened. We got back home and evening was the ceremony of declaration of who is going to come first. So that day, my father asked me to dress up in a formal way. I said, Papa, I'm not going to get first or second like that. My papa said, you dress up the way you want to present yourself. I want you like to dress up in the way that you are getting the honor of first prize. Maybe you might get. So I said, okay, I wore that formal, it is like 14, 15 years back, rather than that, with a tie, with a jacket, with a skirt. And I was like totally a presentable female. And I entered the auditorium. The governor came there and the prizes were being announced. So I got the first placement. It was like I jumped out of the seat and I said, Papa, how it is possible? And he said, I said you have that just in you. And when I went and asked the judges what made me like come first, why is it like even the girl who was like so decked up, she hired the costume, she was so beautiful. The judges said she used an audio recorder to perform her in a dance step for 2-3 times. That was a lacking. And you used all the prop, the stick, the turban, you were carrying a pot, you used all those things. So that made you different. So you were different in your way. You were portraying a proper village girl with your old clothes. She was decked up and with the new clothes. So there I realized that you have to go along with the character. And this how like my father trained me that way. So it was like a fun loving. My father was total like a university to me. He trained me in many aspects. I still remember chess. He took up chess for me. He used to spend 3 hours a day, 3 hours a day on Sunday, sit and train me for chess championship. And I was my school topper, and then I was my college topper. I ranked to the state level. I reached the state level, but there I lost because I was traditionally trained. My father knows the rule only which he has learned. The updated rules, he didn't know what was castling, what was stalemate. I didn't know anything. And when I went to that platform, I felt that yes, professional training is really important. My father was a real support, but that time I lacked that. Yes, professional are professional. But then I gave up chess, playing chess, rather than I focused on all my other academics and other things. So this how my journey was keeping on moving. So, and one of my beautiful incident is my teacher. I had good teachers. I still remember in 10th standard, my Hindi teacher, she walked in the class. She walked in the class. We were to distribute papers, exam papers. First terminal exam was there, and we got our papers. Everybody, she was naming everybody and she was distributing the paper. And the last paper she took out, and it was like full of red marks. Like rather than the blue written portion, it was totally covered with red marks. So like teacher said, whose paper is this? I said, only I didn't get the paper. It is my paper. The teacher said, you failed. You have such a lot of spelling mistakes. I was shocked. Till today, nobody said that, Anita, you're worst at spelling. But Hindi teacher, she showed me the aspect that, yeah, your spellings are the worst. And I cried that day. I went home. I said to my father said, okay, work on it. What else we can do? This is 10th standard and you are supposed to score good marks. So you need to work. So remedial classes were appointed and I have to go and sit with the teacher. 2 or 3 of us has to go and sit with the teacher. Our teacher was a gem. Apart from the academic curriculum, she used to add a lot of values. So once I was just communicating and she said me a story on a mother. So I had a mental blockage. My mother, she was 3rd standard pass from a Rajasthan village. So whenever there was a parents meeting, I will say, Mama, you need not come to the parents meeting. I will take Papa and go because you don't know English, you don't know Tamil. So how will you communicate? It becomes very complicated. So you don't come to the parents meeting. I said, I think I'm not doing justice to my mom. And my teacher said, no, that was the best learning I learned. My teacher said, see, your mom didn't get the opportunity for further education. She was brought up in a village, but you are getting all those opportunities. And you now, like you are grown up enough to stand next to your mom. You should be your strength. Like you are just pulling her down. What are you doing? So you should always stand next to her, teach her English, teach her Tamil, take her out along with you, like whatever shopping you're going, take her along. Don't feel shy of her that she's wearing. I was like a little feeling low because she used to wear like a Marwadi style sari. So my teacher said, it's okay. It is her way to carry herself. So you can teach her, you can be a strength. And from that moment, I shedded tears. I went home. I apologized with my mother. And it was a big learning my teacher gave me. And then on the way of my remedial classes, she used to say me, Anita, you are good at thought process. Your thought process are really amazing. The only thing is your spellings are worst. So now what you can do, I will teach you a few techniques to work on it. And along with that, your handwriting should be so presentable that the examiners give you marks like this. So, okay, I learned all the techniques. I improved my handwritings throughout the year, and then I attempted my Hindi exam. And to your wonder, you will wonder, there was an Hindi session who used to learn only every subject in Hindi. We had a certain set of girls who used to study that, and we were from an English medium. So we were 15, 20 girls in this section, and in that section we had 40 girls. So it was like 2-3 departments, like totally there were 80 girls. Among these 80 girls, I was the school topper in Hindi language. My friends were like, oh, you used to fail. You used to do so bad in Hindi. How did you get? And my teacher, she gave me a great applause. She said, I said you, Anita, your thoughts are really good. You're going to rock. So this is how I made my journey of 10th standard. And later on, when I moved further in my college was also a rememberable journey. When I entered the college, my father used to tell me, always stand for the right things. Never get afraid of anything. If you are right, be firm in your decision. So I was always scared with the principal. You children will be scared with your principal. So entering the principal room was a big challenge for no reason. For no reason, we just keep ourselves behind that we need not step in the principal room. So he taught me a technique that day. Okay, if you are not wrong and if you are asked to step in the principal room, what is the worst thing he can tell you? I said, he will say, get out. Yes, he will say, get out. So my father said, in Rajasthan, the sheeps are called Gheta. So he is telling, Gheta out. You're like a lion because you are right. You're like a lion. Don't take it personally. He's just sending the Ghetas out. You're a lion. You're rocking. You need not feel low. You should have a very great self-esteem when you're doing something good. And when you come out, if your friends are standing out, you come as if nothing has happened because you are lion and others are Gheta out. So that's how he made me trained in that way. So when I entered the college, it was my second year. My sister also was there. So we were having fun in the college. Our exams were just coming up. So it was just 1 month from that day, our exams were coming up. And our vice principal, she suddenly announced that every student of the school, college, has to write an assignment. It is like every subject, every question should be written five times. And it was something horribly we are supposed to do. I called a meeting and we all met. And then I said, friends, this is not going to work. Who is going to write so much? Oh my, everybody is different in their way. Some are good at reading, some are good at writing and learning. Everybody has a different way. So we will go and meet the vice principal. So we sent a word to our teacher that we all want to meet her and have a meeting. So we were called in the auditorium. The whole auditorium was full. And I was sitting on the first bench. So she asked me, she gave a 15 minutes lecture that students should be like this, they should be obedient, this, that. She all carried out whatever she wants. And then she asked, who wants to just quit of this? Who is like rebelling not to write the assignment? And I stood up and said, ma'am, we are not willing to write this. So the ma'am said, why? What is your problem? I said, I feel little a burden. I feel. Then she said, do you feel studies as a burden? I said, ma'am, it is like not studies as a burden. Every ways learning and memorizing things are different. So like, I don't want like to pressurize myself. Only 1 month is left and there is so much to complete. So I can't write and learn. So it is my problem. And she said, it is your individual problem. Yes. I said, no, my friends are there. And when I turned back, nobody was there to support me. It was like I alone just fighting for a single thing. So that shocked me a lot. And after that, the vice principal started for 45 minutes as if like I was accused and I was asked to stand in a court. Tak, 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 tak. She shouted at me. She made everything she realized me so low that I went to the class and I was on to shed tears. And my friends, they came and they said me, Anita, now you also do the assignments. Okay, our principal is there. She will like give a concession of writing 3 times. You can do. My teacher came and convinced me, drop your decision. And I was just thinking what to do. Then I said, now the whole college know that I was against this system. So I am against this system. Then why should I write? I have made a name that she is tagged as against the system. So everybody knows that I am different. So let me sound different. I'm not going to write at any cost. The teacher asked, like, please change your decision. I said, no, at any cost, I'm not going to write. So I gave a letter. We were going for a marriage. So our hall tickets were not with us. It was distributed later on when we left for the marriage. So the day when we came, me and my sister has to write her final exams. And we were not having a hall ticket. So we have to go before time to the college, get our hall tickets. And my sister, Anita, please do come now. Please do come. I said, I have my exams tomorrow. I'll go and collect tomorrow. You go. She said, no. Like you need to come with her. If my principal doesn't give me the hall ticket, I should see. She will give. Why are you scared? She said, no, you come along with me. I went with her. Vice principal was standing there. She recognized me. She said, you are the girl, no, who created so much mess, who was rebelling that day. I said, yes, ma'am. Then did you write your assignment? I said, no, ma'am. What do you say? You didn't write? I said, no, ma'am, I didn't write. And she laughed. And she said, I like your chest. You were right. It was like a higher authority asked her to do this. And so we were compelling you. But you were right. Like everybody has their own way of memorizing things. So I'm proud of you. Be like this. That day I realized being right and taking a stand for yourself, it's really, really great. So that how I moved on my journey. So I was a bold person. I carried on that way. And my sister, she was totally a timid girl. She was always behind me. I used to protect her. She was like, Anita, if she's doing anything, she will do for me. Like she has to be along with me for every time. It was like that. And I remember a situation when she was in school. I finished my schooling and I upgraded myself to college. So when she was in school, she has to travel alone. And there was a boy who used to come just next to her and say, I love you. And my sister, she used to get nervous. She was a very, very, very shy type of person. So for 2, 3 days, she said, I'm not going to go to the school. I need a company. Either you come and drop me. So to me, like, I said, what is wrong with you? Tell me. Because as per the system, I have to look after her. So I said, what is going wrong with you? And she explained me that a boy who is always coming in front of me and standing and saying, I love you to me, I am really scared. So I said, okay, today evening we'll go to that place. And she showed me the shop that it was just next to two street next to our place. So we went there and I called that boy, you come out. You come out from the office. And he was like just a little scared. He came out. I said, can you tell her I love you? I'll break your teeth if you tell her I love you. See, you sit in your office, whatever you want, you do. You admire her, you do everything. Next time, if you're going to block her way, I'm going to block you forever. It is me who is addressing you. If my father and my brother come to know this, they will beat you like anything. And there was a medical shop from where we used to get medicines. I called that uncle. I said, go and inform his father. Go and inform his father. Okay, next time, if this boy comes in my sister's way, he's going to get badly from me. So that how I was so bold, brought up so well from my parents, that I used to take up challenges in my life. I used to give a eye on it and I used to clear it. So it was like everything. We had fun. We had lot of fun during our college time, during our school times, learning everything. And it was because of this boldness, because of this attitude. My teacher molded me, everything added up. When my son, like my elder son, when he was just 5.5 years old, I enrolled him in Sanskar Vatika, a religious forum where you go and learn about Jainology. So one of my friend, I don't know what she found in me, and she said, Anita, why don't you join as a teacher? As I was a spiritual being, like my mom, my mother has trained me that way. So I thought, yes, I know Panch Pratikaman, I know Two Pratikaman, I know everything. So why don't I join? But I didn't had any experiential learning how to teach children, how to interact with them. Yet I joined. When I joined, I recognized myself as a different person. I started reliving my childhood. I enrolled my child in a fancy dress competition, and it was like I am performing on the stage. So even he had a very good pitch of voice. His confidence was as good as mine, and he always stopped first. Yak stopped first, and it was like I am getting that. So I wrote a lot of scripts for him. I made him the hero of the script. He enacted so well, and day by day, it kept on coming to me. Like I recognized myself. There's a good writer, as my teacher said. Anita, your thoughts are really good. At that moment, I realized my teacher's word were like appreciation to me, were lifting me. Your parents and your teacher, they know what quality do you have. They say you, but we don't believe. But later on, when things come in our life and we start believing that. So my teacher's word were like golden words. I still miss that teacher. And after that, like my journey started, I started writing everything. And it was like I became a better version of myself. I gave a lot of scripts in Vatika. And later on, I used to search for opportunities. I just attended a small workshop on personality development. And just after that, there was a marriage in a family. So I called my auntie and saying, please give me an opportunity to host the Sangeet Sandhya. And they were like, have you ever done that? how can I give such a big function in your hand? I said, yes, I can do. I know I can do. She said, but we are not confident. I said, give me a try. It's like, did you appoint anybody? She said, I didn't appoint anybody. So then give me an opportunity, I said. And that Sangeet Sandhya brought a great credibility to my personality. I did it so well. I planned it so well. I worked on it hardly. I managed everything, the whole stage, the music system, this, that, everything I managed. So it got a great credibility to me. And after that, it was like my family always appointing me as a host for their functions. So like this, how you need to you need to create an opportunity for yourself. So nobody, they were not planning to appoint me, but I approached them, that I had confidence in myself, and I approached them and I took that opportunity. Same happened with cricket commentary. In our apartment, we always have crickets, like men's cricket, women's cricket, children's cricket, every type of crickets are there. So once I was supposed to sit in the ground because one of my friend was a sponsor. So we were sitting in the ground and there was commentary going on. I said to my husband, what are they doing? Just out, 4, 6, nothing else. They are not talking anything apart from it. What a commentary they are doing. I can do better than this. My husband said, do you want to take this as a challenge? I said, yes, I'm ready. Then he said, next time when they announce a cricket this, then you go and take the opportunity. Okay. Next time when the cricket was announced, it was for the children. And I called the organizers and said, I want to take up cricket commentary. And they said, are you sure? Have you ever done? I said, whatever I take up, I give my 100%. What I know, I'll give my 100%. That's what I can do. So I took up cricket commentary, but I was not aware of the terms which are used in cricket. I don't know what is wide ball. I don't know what is dead ball. I don't know what is no ball. But yet I took up, and my children were like, Mama, you are a dumb in cricket. You don't know who is Tendulkar, who you don't know who is Virat, who is that personality, and how are you going to talk? I made my children, you sit next to me for 3 days. You train me all with all the terms, like how on strike, who is on the on strike, what is called on strike, what is called off strike. I don't know. I was blind. For me, cricket was a stupid game. 11 people are running behind one ball. It was like a stupid game, but yet I took up as a challenge. I learned all the terms. I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. But since I used to add a lot of fun, people enjoyed my commentary. They were laughing and rolling down. My younger son, Dwight, said, Mama, you're doing commentary. I don't know why people are laughing. Why they are laughing so much? I said, because I'm cracking jokes. He said me, Mama, your commentary is good, but your terms, like you make mistakes for no balls and dead balls. I said, it's okay. I even apologize later on. So it's okay. This is how you learn, no? So after that, it kept on coming me on. And later on, I disguised myself as a poet, as a script writer, now I'm trying to write a book. So it is many things added to my personality. And after my joining coach, I took out my YouTube videos. So coach pushed me, Anita, come on, you can do, you are a good storyteller, you can do it. And that's how I launched my first YouTube video. First, it was like for my coach, and then I launched my own channel. So this how Sachin coach pushed me to achieve one more milestone in my life. So every now and then, even today, even before this session, I called coach, like how it is going to be, how I need to speak, every small thing. No, it is like you're talking to your father. Like I used to talk to my father, how to do this, how to do that. So I keep calling coach, how to do this, how to do that. And coach is so kind to answer me. Even for the silly things, if I call, he's always there. And you can do this way, you can work this way, you can use your expression level, like you can use your hand gesture is wrong, this is wrong. He is there for guiding me for all small things. So this how I traveled. My childhood and my brought up was really amazing. It was full of motivation. So especially parents, you bring up your child the way my father and my mother brought me up. They made me spiritually strong as well as strong from outside, inside and outside. They worked on me and they made me what I am today. So I'm really thankful for this. And coach, with this, shall I share what about the upcoming workshop?
Yes, please, please.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So recently, like I had given a lot of sessions in my apartment regarding happiness, anger management, about relationship. Like I am on diet, your mental diet, how it should be. I've taken so many sessions, but they were all charged free. When I used to give it for free, only 10 people on below that people used to come and listen to me. So my coach said, nothing is worth for free. He used to say, even if you give for free, people will not value you. You start taking them up at a paid one. So recently, I started a paid session, personality development. This was my first paid session, workshop on personality development. There are many children from Leadership Academy. They joined me. So it was real learning. When I sent my invite, there were people who were saying, is it for the children? We women think personality development, like it is not for us. We have a very good personality. So we are rocking on the floor. Only our children's had to be updated. My dear, we have been thinking that personality is only associated with the clothes, a branded clothes if you're wearing, a branded shoe, a branded watch. And if you talk a little good English, that's all. Your personality is done. But it is not limited to this. Let me make it clear, everybody. Your personality is beyond all these things. Your personality is going to speak the way you handle your challenges, the way you handle your failure. Even handling success is a big deal. There are film stars and there are politicians who are so successful, and the next day, what they do? They go to a party, they create so much mess, they drink and they create mess. So what is good about the personality for the next day? They are spoiling the image, and in the next day newspaper, it will have a big flasher that this hero and this politician has created so much mess. So it is not talking about a limited version. Your personality is about the respect you give to everybody, the relationship which you have. It is like comparing you to yourself. There is no fixed standard for personality development. It is like your growth, your personal growth, how the way you carry yourself over a period. See, before 5 years, what Anita was, and after 5 years, the way I traveled and achieved my goal, that will define your personality. That is how you are. See, if people compare me to Tendulkar, it is something like a different, a worse comparison. See, Sachin Tendulkar is doing something good in the field of cricket, and I am doing something in the field of motivation. So there is no comparison. Everybody is unique. But with that uniqueness, you need to update yourself. You need to update yourself, and you need to achieve a lot of milestones in your life. So that is called personality development. But it has been misunderstood by everybody that personality development is only limited to your clothes, your branded shoes, your watches, the way you carry, and the way you just speak English. Today, English is just a language. It is not communication. Communication skill is beyond that. And that is a skill of personality development. So this was my workshop on, and children enjoy it. Even I enjoyed. I made a little mistakes, but yet learning is always a part of it. So I learned, and this is how, and I have few upcoming webinars, which I'm going to show in a slide. So here comes my upcoming webinars. I'll show you in a slide that I'm going to take these webinars. Coach, you need... So two webinars I'm going to launch. One is anger management. See, today we all are facing anger. Like for small things, we keep showing our anger to our family members, to our friends. And it was like we always we are struck somewhere, and our anger outburst comes in some other way. So it is not like that we were disturbed with something, like with our friends or something like which went wrong in the school, and we come home and we give a big shout to our mother, this is not right, you have not cooked it in a very good way. So this how our outburst comes. So it is going to talk about everything, like your husband's anger outburst, why he is behaving that way, your children's why they are behaving that way, everything. It's going to cover almost all the points. So anger management, as well as power your personality version 2. So I have explained you what is personality all about. So we need to work on all these aspects like self-awareness, like our decision making, respect, relationship. There are many aspects in this power your personality. So if you want to join me, you can join me in these two webinars. The dates will be posted. And with this, like, I think I have given enough values to you. I've shared my lifestyle. And coach, now it is your turn to speak out. I have given my best.
First of all, can we give Anita ji, can you stop the share, Didi?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, can we have full screen? Can we first of all give her a superhuman Zoom clap? Everybody. You know how we could do it. Full round. Lovely. A nice, crisp, hilarious, nice, fun, enjoyment. So I'll summarize the points. Okay, today we'll be doing a little different one. I request if you guys can stay a little longer. Today we will have a 1 minute prayer as we are having difficult times, and it'll be catharsis. All of us joining together and doing prayers for energy and healing for everybody for becoming better during this particular time. That we'll do it in the end. So I'm going to summarize the points, and I've already summarized few of them, and then it'll be time for you guys to shoot questions and you will get amazing answers. I can tell you, I love Didi, I love her acumen, and she's so amazing. She's beautiful. Lioness, from now I'm going to call you Didi Lioness, Sherni. Amazing. So let me just summarize the point. Please stay in the end. We will have a 1 minute short prayer for all the people who need energy and all the strength to fight this difficult situation. We're all going to be positive and make sure that. So let me get started. I have a lot of stuff. Okay, as she said, systems work, rules are very, very important. And she had this wonderful thing where one family member would teach the other family member. Father was so powerful. It's so important in her life. The singing story she gave, father always brought in that thing that, yes, believe in yourself. Even when times our superb speaker Anita ji was not confident with herself, father said, no, you keep doing it, believe in yourself. And I think that is what is reflecting today. She is a go-getter. Nothing stops her, and she just goes and grabs that opportunity. I think this is what every parent here should learn, how her father shaped her. Even though there were times when her belief in herself was a little low. Can I sing? Can I do drama? No, go for it. You can do it. Will I get an award? No, dress your best. You are going to get it. And one thing led to another. It's amazing, beautiful. So believe in yourself, parenting lesson, imbibe positive beliefs in your child. Make them feel that they are $1 billion worth, not million, $1 billion worth. Be yourself was the drama thing. She did things always on her own. So be yourself. We all are. Let's not compare us with anybody else. We are all unique. And she said that. So parents, motivate your child. The governor's story was really, really good. And also, she says that it is parents and teachers. These are the two people in her life that shaped her to be a strong, powerful individual today. So stand up for what you believe. Standing in the auditorium, that was single person. She stood up hoping that there will be others. But then, it was a very challenging, difficult time. But she never gave up. And finally, as you can see, when you stand up for what you believe is right, and you stand up unflinchingly, sooner or later, the world will accept you. The world might laugh at you, world might push you down and every other thing, but continue to stand up. She stood up and she continued standing in the last. And the story of lioness, lovely. That was this thing
Out.
Bakri thing, and the lion was very, very good. Take up challenges, and that gave her that thing that she was challenges. Her spiritual learning kept always her grounded. So she was always flying, but she was always grounded. She knew where to respect, whom to respect, never disrespect anybody. So this is a wonderful combination, champions, leaders that we should learn. Yeah, if you can see, she never let pride or that command, what you can say, come into her. That was her spiritual learning that kept her. That never show off and all that. Again, she is so down to earth. That is what I love about her. She's such an amazing. She took opportunities of Sangeet program. Have you done it in the past? No. But what should stop me? Never. Commentary. That was hilarious. Having no clue about cricket, learned cricket in 3 days and delivered a cricket commentary. Amazing, isn't it? And I remember people go for her matches for go to matches that, oh wow, Anita ji is gonna do commentary, isn't it? And that is a big that she is in our society. Lovely. So something, this is what we can learn for our perfection is don't go behind perfection, go take action, isn't it? Always go for action, don't take, basically perfection is an illusion. So but take action, sooner or later you will get. And one of the most final lessons was parents make the foundation for children. And I think today how she stands so tall, still grounded, it's only I think because of her parents, her mom, her dad. And once again we can give her a big round of applause. This is wonderful. Leaders, champions, I have a request. It's an experiential program. Write them down, imbibe them. These are values. See, we didn't, when I believe when I was growing up, I didn't get this opportunity to learn from people who have made it, have been so successful. As many times as possible, we love bringing amazing speakers who have made it and they created a niche of themselves to a platform so that you guys can learn. So yes, we enjoyed the stories, we enjoyed the talk and all that fun, but please do take notes, write them down. How many values will your guys write? 10. And how many colors will you use? 4 or more. Yes, 4 or more. Write them down. Now I'm done speaking and over to champions, leaders, parents. Raise your hands and I will start unmuting you and you guys can shoot questions to her. And thank you, Bhavi. That's a wonderful comment for Anita ji. She's the best, isn't it?
Thank
Yes.
you so much, Bhavi.
Yes. So, guys, any questions? Raise your hands. Anything you want to ask about her, any life, her suggestions, her views? Absolutely. So, shoot. Okay, we have Sunil ji coming up. Meet leader's father. Yes. Sunil ji.
Yes, Sunil ji.
You can unmute Sunil ji.
This is my wife Sarla and this is my son Meet. From last 3 years we have joining the Superhuman. This year I am not joining because it's my mother health issue. But Sachin sir continues to give lots of opportunity to talk with the type of opportunity. Ma'am, how your self-confidence come?
Like I was a bold being right from childhood, but because of my father's different way of training me, he always showed confidence in me. He used to push me, come on, Anita, you can do it. Go for it. Go for it. Even if you fail, you will learn. Either you win, either you learn. So this was the gist he always used to push me. And, as a parent, as a teacher, you know the quality of the child. If as a child, maybe we are not aware of our strength, but our parents are really aware of our strength. They knows that what the child is. I can share you, like when I was in school, my marks were good comparative to my brother and sister. And whenever I used to go with my report card, my father used to say, I'm not happy. And one fine day I asked him, Papa, you sign my sister's report just not asking any question. You just sign it and give it to them. And why you always ask me that I'm not satisfied? He said, I know your potential. You can do bigger than this. So you need to work hard. I know your potential. So every father and mother, they know that child, right? From bringing them from the childhood, they know what the child is. So you can always keep and push your child if they are good at something. That will build up their confidence level.
Ma'am, how that you talking like boy, not how it will become from you?
You need to go again and again and speak on the stage. See, my father was an background from as a farmer. He was a farmer, a metric pass, but he used to read a lot of books. I still remember near the bed, I used to find so many books. And now we as a parent, we are always scrolling on our mobile. So he used to tell me a lot of stories, lot of motivational stories, and like he used to read the lifestyle of successful people. And that lifestyle he started developing himself. Diary writing was his habit right from early age. So that time he had a vision that my daughter and my son, they should talk in English at home. But it was like our fault that we didn't took it seriously. See, now we keep telling our children, do this, do this. They don't take it. But it was like even my father used to like train us that way. So like his training developed from reading books. He had a wonderful articles in Gujarati. If you see, there are wonderful articles coming. He used to read a lot, and then everything he used to share with us, like everything regarding his office, regarding like what he has read. So we had a bedtime. Telling stories was wonderful. As a father, generally moms, they stand next to their child to train them. Today's trend, what it is going on, fathers are busy with earning money. For my father was always focused on his children. Have you seen Dangal, Amir Khan, मुझे मेरे बाप पापा वैसे ही दिखते हैं. He is like with a stick, come on, run, come on, get up. It was that.
Yes, ma'am, your story is very good. Now also I am not joining this year in Superhuman, but continue Sachin coach from what I have learned from Sachin coach. They are doing daily morning rituals. In the lockdown times, my child also doing tiles sweeping, wind up the dresses, cleaning the all the vessels. Lots of whatever it will be. I learning from Sachin coach that I will be give to my child also, because his self-confidence, his motivation, all that things, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sachin.
Thank you. Definitely, you will learn a lot from this platform, Superb Human platform, because I learned a lot. Like it was Sachin coach who recognized me. See, my children were going and learning all this SCM. They were doing SCM, and then I was in a Sanskar Vadika as a teacher. So coach called me one day and he said me, Anita ji, you need to join this TTT. I said, coach, do you think? He said, yes. He showed confidence in me, and then I joined him. It was not I didn't recognize my strength. He attended one of my session on goal setting. And that made him think that, yes, Anita ji, you need to take up, you can do wonders in the field of motivation. So he recognized your teacher, your parents, they recognize your strength. So you become a superb father, you become a superb mother to your child. Recognize their strength, work on it, work on the weakness. You are going to rock. And your children are definitely going to rock.
Ma'am, my child is studying very well. He is doing all the work very well. But his self-confidence will be not come. So what can I do? Still
push him for everything. Ask him to take everything which is challenging for him. See, easy is always easy, but taking a big challenges in your life, facing those challenges. See, when I took cricket commentary, it was a big challenge. I didn't know any terms. I never used to watch cricket, but then I had a confidence that whatever I take, I can excel. I made my children, I made my husband, everybody, and used to take points. Come on, tell me, does it mean? What does that mean? How is 2G? How is 4G? I took all the points. I made a note. I used to carry my book with me and used to refer again and again what they are talking about, what the system is about. So it is like that. You make mistake. It's okay if you make mistakes. So teach him that it's okay if you make mistake, but ask him to take that challenge.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Because he already finished his 5th class Jainology. Vati Sanskara, 7th class Vatika. My wife is also doing 4th class Jainology. Now he is doing Tattva Gyan. From last 2 years, my mother is not well, so he is not joining in Adinath in Chulai.
Yeah. Good to hear everything from you, that you are like growing in field of spiritual way. So
I'm also as a businessman. Sachin coach gave me lot of opportunity in BNI, in every field. Whenever I go to every businessman when I meet, first I will what Sachin coach give me idea that I will be followed always. And now I am a good businessman only with Sachin coach. So always Sachin coach is always is a good learner. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sunil sir. And we will have Karthik Leader. Karthik Leader joins us all the way from this amazing place, Dehradun.
Okay.
Karthik Leader, yes, your question, my dear.
Happy evening.
Happy evening,
I
buddy.
had to ask that you told that you had done a strike on that work assignments. The teacher told you to do the work 5 times, but you said I would not do. So you said that the vice principal scolded you in front of the
Yes,
entire class. There were many people. There were many students.
yes,
So
yes, the
after
whole.
that, also you
So,
continued your strike. You didn't stop it. And ma'am, didn't you fear that if I don't do that work, the teacher would scold me even more the next time I'm caught?
see, she already scolded me for next 45 minutes. She already scolded me. And what will be the worst thing? My father said me, if you go and meet an officer or a principal, think about the worst thing what they can do. Get her out. So I thought, what is the worst thing they can do? They already shouted me. It was over. So now, why should I go and surrender? I am already accused. Everybody knows that I have rebelled before the vice principal. So let me be as I am. Why should I change my decision? And people will say, "Dekha, aa gayi na apni औकात पे." I don't want to listen. I want to be what I am. So I said, I gave a thought. I was just thinking 10 minutes what to do and what to do. And then I said, no, teacher, I'm not going to write at any cost. This is my final decision.
So ma'am, the main thing that gave you the strength was that you didn't have anything to lose.
I didn't have.
Anything to lose.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't have, because I
already
already
scolded.
lost my credibility before so many students. She shouted at me and like everything was over. So now should I write and like strain myself? Why should I? So that,
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Lovely. Lovely. That's a very good attitude, isn't it? Even I learned it. What is the worst that can happen? And then you can again get back the energy. Wonderful, wonderful insight. Thank you, Karthik. That was a very well thoughtful question. Rivu is here. Hi, Rivu. Thank you for upgrading from iPad to Rivu. Rivu, we love you.
Hello, coach. Good evening, coach.
Good evening.
I have a question. Was there a point in your life where you lost faith in yourself? Like,
I lost faith in myself.
yeah, was there a point where you?
Yeah, at times, like I was not that confident at times. See, chess, I took up chess and I dropped it because I didn't have good coach with me. So like I could have taken it as a challenge and moved further. But in life, there are many things coming up on your way. So you need to prioritize. So I thought like giving up chess, it's okay. Like I didn't give more importance, but if I would have given it more importance, maybe I would have excelled it. So I thought that, yeah, I can't take it. But now I am playing every day, one match or two match with my child, with Dwaj. And see, at times he is winning and at times I am winning. So it is like I could have gone further, but I lost it. So like at times it is like, it is nobody is there that they never fail. They fail and they learn.
Yes, that was my question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So nice. Very well put there. Bad things happen. Move on. Learn
Yeah.
from it and move on. Bad things will happen. It happens to everybody. I don't think there is anybody who can claim that nothing,
Nothing.
always things have been rosy and amazing. Lovely, lovely view there. Anybody else? Anybody else has questions? We have such wonderful, amazing speakers we bring. So come on. Any other questions? You guys are facing any challenge or anything you want to view? She is such amazing. She might also give her view, and I can tell you she's never forceful. She'll give her point of view. If anybody has any questions, how should I do this? I'm facing this. How should I? You can go ahead and ask her. She's an internationally certified trainer too. Anybody?
You can ask me anything related your life, your children's life. You can ask. If I have
Parents,
piece of knowledge, I will share with you.
parents, you have any questions? Shravan and Nisha. Shravan, Grandmaster Shravan. Shravan is already this thing. Shravan, once again, Shravan, I want to see you. You look so amazing. Put your camera down. I love this guy. He is preparing for World Grandmaster. He travels all over India now. Once very soon he'll travel all over.
Coach, but my primary goal and main goal purpose is to become a scientist.
Lovely. I know that. Yes. So, Shravan, what is your amazing question for our Superb Talk speaker, Anita ji? Yes, start.
I play chess. To improve in chess, my coach tells me to to complete more books, and in that book I can learn many things. I can do puzzles in that books, and I will play games with my batch students.
Okay.
So if I want to improve more, what should I do extra?
See, when I play chess, I just think how to make the king. I don't think whether I'm losing all those soldiers, all those kuti coins. Even if I'm losing, my main target is to capture the king. How I can mate him. Even like to mate the king, I will give away my precious coins also. So like you need to trap the other person. My father used to tell me, सामने वाले की चाल को समझो, अपनी चाल को फेंको और उनकी चाल को मतलब उल्टा करो. He used to say, सामने वाले की, like it is like I will translate it in English, like you need to understand what the opposite person is thinking, and then you need to take a move which will fail his movement, and you are going to take that lead. You need to think what the other person is thinking. Don't always get in that what I should play, what my next move should be. First, try to read what the other person is having in his mind, and then play as if you have failed his thought, you have overruled his movement, and then you have proved yourself right. So this was the tip my father used to often tell me when we were playing chess. So I'm really happy that we have a grandmaster with us, because whenever I see children doing great in the chess field, I really get a thought of my playing with my parents, by playing with my like classmates, everything. I remember all those days, and still I am playing, but not that good. But yet I am doing on my way.
Actually, I'm not a real grandmaster, but in future I'll be the youngest grandmaster.
You will have faith in yourself. You will. Okay. Okay, Shravan, like, did my answer satisfied your queries?
Yeah, it satisfied a lot. You mean that we need to think what the opponent has the plan, and
Yes.
we need to make a move according to it, defend the
Yes,
plan.
yes. Good, Shravan.
Nice. Shravan, that I think this is how Magnus Carlsen plays, no? Very aggressive. She is very aggressive, huh? Only gambits, huh? She will gambit with all her major pawns also, isn't it? Nice. That's a different
Yes, that's
strategy. I think not defensive, but very aggressive.
very aggressive. Yes, coach.
Magnus Carlsen, lovely, no? Carlsen, isn't it? He's number one right now. Who is
He is
number one?
number one. I think Magna Castle is number one, coach.
Yeah.
Magnus Carlsen.
Magnus Carlsen, lovely. And you'll be going to be number one very soon. You're watching out. Then you're going to come
Yes.
here on Superb
Coach,
Talk.
in November 14 to December, it will be going the World Chess Championship. Coach Magnus Carlsen versus Nepomniachtchi. If
Wow.
the one who wins will be the next world champion.
Indeed. Amazing. And one day I want to see you there up on the stage. You're going to do amazing work. Fabulous. Thanks, Shravan, for again an amazing question. Lovely. And Karthik is here again. Karthik, your question, my dear.
Yes, ma'am. I had to ask that you told that in the chess, your game is always to capture the king.
Yes.
Ma'am, and you said that you don't care whether the opponent is getting the other piece. You simply give the other piece just to capture the king, right?
Yes.
So, ma'am, the king cannot be captured with the king, right? You would
Not with
need
the king,
other.
but you have something else. No, you have your queen, everything.
Yes, ma'am. So I had to ask that if we have a plan to capture the king, and at that time the other person, the opponent, is trying to get over all the other pieces.
It's okay, give them. The whole thing is to win the game at any cost.
Ma'am,
So
so ma'am, how to win the game if you don't have much pieces on our side? We have to
if you are confident that your plan is going to work, if you're confident that you are like going to target the king and how this way you're going to trap him. See, my son, he will give away 2-3 coins, and ultimately when I move aside, he will give me a checkmate. If I go in search of small soldiers, like if I move towards that and I cannot get back again, so he will give me a checkmate and I am over.
Coach, we can sacrifice any of our pieces to just checkmate the opponent's king, because the without king the chess will not be a game.
Yes, good, Shravan.
Karthik, this is called as
sacrificing
gambit. People
pieces
do
for
that.
saving the
They give away a lot of pieces to get a strategic position and expose the king. It's called as gambit, no? Isn't it, Shravan? They take gambit. They give away higher pieces to get a strategic advantage, and then they attack it. Many people do it. This Marcus, he does that very well. He's very aggressive. They strike badly. They look like they will not win, but suddenly they will have a smart move up their sleeve. Correct, no, Shravan? I'm not
They
that
will
great.
just sacrifice 1 or 2 points and to get a open position.
Yeah,
For
strategic.
example, we'll get sacrifice 1 or 2 points to get a really wide open file for rooks.
Yeah, correct. Very much. So, Karthik, there is a way of playing like that also. It's a very risk oriented. Yeah,
Yes, risk
but there
oriented.
are people do that. Yes.
yes, actually, I wanted to say that you said that to save the king, we can sacrifice pieces. Yeah, for saving the king. But if it comes to the capturing the other person's king, only the king wouldn't be enough. We would need the help of other pieces also, right?
I didn't ask you to sacrifice your queen. I asked you to sacrifice all the other like soldiers, your rook, you can sacrifice. If you are sure that you're going to trap their higher, like that queen and everything, you're going to bring aside. And then if you have a plan to capture the king, then you can do that.
Coach in coach
Mahabharata. Have you ever know the story of Mahabharata? Arjun was taken to a different place and then they planned that Chakravyuh where Abhimanyu lost his life. It is like that. You are supposed to take the major army of the opponent to a side. You need to just bring the attention to a different version, and then you are supposed to attack them and get hold of the whole game.
Coach, in some type of positions, we can sacrifice even a queen to get a checkmate, because
Yeah,
a
we can do
checkmate
that.
is even more important.
Yes.
Karthik, it's amazing that you have started playing chess. Enjoy. It's a wonderful game, strategy, a very powerful mind game. Fabulous. Thank you, Karthik. Any other questions, Karthik? Lovely. I was seeing somebody raising their hand. Anybody else who has this? Okay. Aryan, you have a question? I do I see a hand there or somebody was raising. Sanay was reading. Sanay, you आपके पास question है? Okay, Rohit has a question. Then Nisha ji has a question. Nisha ji, please keep your hands up. Rohit is from Pondicherry.
Yes, Rohit. Good to see you.
How to keep us enjoying the confident level 10 always?
How to keep?
How to keep us enjoying the confident with level 10 always?
How to keep enjoying the confident always? Am I getting?
He says how to keep your confidence at level 10, top.
Okay.
Be confident at all times and enjoy it. Correct?
First, yes, like confidence, like I can say, like it's not at level 10 always. So when you start your journey, you will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And it is not, you will be always on the top. It is not always. But even at times, I am scared from inside. But I need to show that I am confident. So public will not know that what I am feeling from inside. So my confidence, if you take risk in your life, definitely somewhere a thought will be that it will be poking you. Maybe I lose. Maybe I cannot do that well. So it is always with everybody. Insecurity feeling will always be there. But then you need to keep moving in your life. Along with just that, I can do it. I need to do it. Keep affirmation. Give affirmation a lot. I can do it. I will do it. Affirmation helps you to develop a lot. You need to keep boosting yourself, and you need to have an accountable partner. See, if you're accountable, you can call them and say, I am feeling a little low. What should I do? They will give you a lot of motivation. See, I call my father always, like, I'm feeling, I have an exam today, I have a session today, so please give me the extra like motivation. And he's there. He said, Anita, you're always rocking. Come on, do it. Come on, you can do it. And his words take me to somewhere else where I really want to reach. So,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you, Rohit.
Thank you, Rohit. It's a very nice question you had. Thank you so much. We will have Nisha ji coming up. Nisha ji, can you unmute? Can you have your cameras on, please?
Hi Di, superb session, मजा आ गया. Just wanted to know कि I have a problem. मुझे कुछ भी start करना है या ऐसा कुछ. But if somebody will say no, don't do this, then I'll stop myself. I won't allow. मतलब मैं रोक अपने आप को. मुझे नहीं करना है. I always feel कि नहीं, मतलब मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी. Because उन्होंने मना कर दिया है ना. अब नहीं होगा. It is happening. और पहली बार नहीं हुआ, बहुत बार होता है. So now, what to do for that?
First, सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. We are messed with this dialogue. इसकी insecurity इतनी ज्यादा है हमारे अंदर कि what do I say? लोग क्या कहेंगे? You know, when your self-esteem is low, you are bothered about what others will think. अगर आपको मालूम है, खुद की पहचान है, that's what I took in my first session in personality development, self-awareness. खुद की पहचान, कौन हूँ, मैं क्या हूँ, मेरी कीमत क्या है, then you will not be bothered what others are thinking about you. See, when I took up Sangeet Sandhya, I was not sure how well I'm going to do, but I knew that somehow I'm going to manage. When I took up cricket commentary, I didn't know the terminology, what was used in that, but I was confident. I didn't bother the whole apartment. You know, I am doing in my apartment, everybody knows Anita. And then if I'm not doing well, they will pinpoint, oh, you are Yakshan Dwaj Mada, you didn't do well. You're Jinkesh wife, you didn't do well. But I was not bothered because I had my self-esteem at a very high range. I made myself that way that I was confident I can do it. You got my point? You need to take steps. Perfection will come later on. Take action. As my coach always keeps saying, take action, perfection will definitely come behind.
Yeah, that's true. But लेकिन कोई अपना बोल देता है ना, that time it hurts a lot. मतलब हमें पता है, and they even know कि हाँ ये बंदा कर सकता है. But still, you know, that thing stops you. Like, I am good at cooking, but if I say I want to start up with that, so they're like, no, ये नहीं होगा, तुमसे नहीं होगा. How will you manage? You know.
Okay.
And then you are like, you are not steady.
It is like कच्चा लेना या न लेना हमारे ऊपर है. See, I am coming with a chocolate and I am offering you. If you are not taking, where will it go? मेरे पास आएगा ना.